What's going on here? Like, who are these people? You know. Myself, I ran into deep fried Oreos and vanilla ice cream, and I knew that's when I knew I had to stop eating all sugar and candy, because that was like
deep fried Oreos.
Crack cocaine for me. I was like, this is it. I'm out. I can't do this anymore. This is too good.
You know what else Fnatic can't do?
Go on.
Lose this pistol round.
Yeah, they need a good, strong feeling here. They really got wrecked on Nuke. There's no other way to put it. They tried to put up a fight, some decent rounds in there, but in totality, not good enough, right?
No.
So we want to see that change. Exertion, though, has different plans. Already taking down Process. Suhei just almost running into his death right there. That was scary, but he does survive. They've taken over CT spawn. They could run straight for B, and there's no one there. They're going to get a free bomb plant over on that side. That's very awkward and weird. I said free, but maybe Torsi could be there in time to at least get one more kill. That would make the retake so much easier. Yep, he is going to be able to be a little bit annoying back here. Could just jiggle peek it, put out some shots, and it will force them to plant. Not quite default, yeah.
And they're all coming from Banana. What is going on here?
Madness. JDC comes in with a kill. Pepsol, though. Good headshot. Regali is there as well. It's looking very decent right now for the Fnatic side. The Glock has got another couple of bullets, and Regali will take down Shane. Well done on the Fnatic side.
Oh, again, just barely missing out on who was doing the shouting.
And by the way, that would have been an interesting round to hear the comms off, because it was very, very clear that mouz had a very strong feeling they knew what was coming. And I'm assuming part of the reason they did that is because Torsi had pushed down Banana. So he's
they had gotten the kill on the man holding.
Yeah,
there, right there.
Right, and so they know that they're not Banana, so they're not thinking it's going to be a B split, right? Like, it's not going to be a B split. So, and I'm not even sure if that was planned out for Fnatic, or if just once they had the opening, they were like, okay, well, then we're going B, right? But mouz were all in on the idea that that was going to be an A hit, and it wasn't.
No, that was perfect reaction. I think a snap call to really just adjust to the fact that they would have had to run through a smoke they would have just run into their dooms had they tried to push onto A. So
and they saw
quick play to go through the B's play.
They saw Suhei coming back out of library, right? So they might have even thought, wait a minute, they're already rotating to this A, but like, you know, we just saw one guy run in there, so maybe don't do this. Yeah,
that was a really good snap decision there from Fnatic, and well, they got that pistol round, but again, we need to see them convert the second round. We cannot let them allow mousesports to get into this early with these deagles, and we've seen how dangerous mousesports are with the deags. Smoke going down to block off Arch. That's going to bring, Torsi. He's kind of floating around in the library, paging through the books.
Yeah, there's a pretty good stack on the Z bomb site. With the scout there as well, it could be dangerous. Are they going to really second-guessing themselves, aren't they? That doesn't have to be a problem. I mean, if they go back to B right now, we can tell that would be a good call. But when you're spending this much time walking back and forth, and now their Process is joining them, they are going to walk into a huge stack. It's going to be all 5 people at this bomb site. Doesn't mean they can't win it, but 30 seconds left. They can't really spend this much time. I'm getting really worried here. Process goes down. There's another kill for Suhei. Oh no, Fnatic, not again. They're getting slaughtered, and they only get the 1 kill at the end. They can't get away with anything.
Yeah, they ran right into a beautiful deagle crossfire. And mousesports are going to miss chances like those.
I have a mountain bike at home that works just like Fnatic. It's like every time I put more air in the tires, I go for like a ride, and I'm like, oh, it's working. And then when I go back and check next day, it's flat again. It just only works for one day. It's annoying. We're going to listen into the mousesports team speak, by the way.
I will tell you when to smoke. Or when to flash.
Yeah, now flashing wood, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bruv, yeah.
I will call it.
One T stairs.
Flash.
Flashing second.
One second mid. Molly D best.
I'm gonna pull back.
Did they buy? You know that?
Banana. You can
Yeah.
You can even not come in. Just play. Be close to me.
3 long.
They will commit A. They will commit A. They know
they are pushing long. Mini P 3 at least.
Yeah,
I will come in. They're alive, guys.
Can be more.
Flashing once.
Yeah,
side already.
Side.
One step, sorry.
I'm not dead.
One more side.
I have him.
One more, graveyard. Dead, one is side.
Side one. You should push him from long.
Fine.
In the corner.
Vino.
Stop.
Ups. Still ups.
There kid somewhere?
He's coming shot. Nice.
I'll headshot.
Nice! And for headshot. Sexy, man. Nice clutch. Let's go.
And he just, he is so low on health. Obviously, if the guy on the other side of the CT player had a kit and he's faking it, then you're just dead, right? That's a hard position to play, but it feels so horrible. And that's a great round out of Fnatic. I mean, in every other respect, right? They really did a lot there, but...
They got kills, they got on the site, they got the bomb planted, a 1v1. Just not meant to be. Not meant to be. But because they got that bomb plant, they have a little bit more skill to play with here. And so they can go for some pistols and some Kevlar in this round. They will be a threat. Nice hold so far from Suet. He's going for more, though. Mad Lad.
Yeah, he was so flashed when that first happened. There's a grenade. I thought for a second it was a jump, but no.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, okay then. Are they really going to start feeling it here, mousesports? Like right off the bat?
In terms of momentum, right? It's so devastating for Fnatic to lose that map and win the pistol on this one, and then just immediately. And even when they get close, it's just not quite enough. Everything feels so sluggish for them at the moment, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. But they have money to buy, and I guess that is that's good news. Love to see. I was talking about Process being a pretty decent player, I think, but we didn't see much out of him on Nuke, really. Be good to see that on Inferno here, and if Regali can keep the same level that he had on Nuke, then that's a start, right? Something to work with.
Nicely done. Aggro. That was a little greedy, though. Towards the end there, Exertion holding down on that spray through the smoke. It turns out that they can spray back and managed to pick up a kill on him, so it's a 1-for-1 trade instead of a man advantage for mousesports.
Ooh. Really stepping into it there. Could have been dangerous. He's back for more, and he actually will get the shot. That's pretty impressive. Taking down Shane. JDC, though, going to show up. Did he see the leg? He did. He just pre-fires it. That kind of gives away his position a little bit early. Regali will take him down. It's a 2-on-3 as Sue pushing up behind to get that shot. So now they're in a weird position. Regali with a grenade in hand. He's going to be going down, and KST on his own. He sees the gun barrel. He gets the headshot. It's a pretty good kill right there. In about 48 seconds, 1 versus 1 bomb inside of that smoke somewhere. Torsi, again, not lacking confidence ever, it seems. Going to be walking into it. KST will catch him. It's so mad. It's so much fun watching him play. But this time, it didn't work out.
Yeah, what are these rounds? It's just a firefight. They're just deciding we're going to battle this out. And that bomb getting dropped in mid just extends that fight back and forth.
There was a firefight.
There was a firefight. Yeah,
that is a classic.
That is a classic as well. But that is definitely going to be a painful one there, I think, for mousesports, especially considering Exertion exactly highlighting that trade.
Yeah,
you know, going for the additional spray, getting greedy. That ends up costing his team in the end.
But for Fnatic, I mean, super important round, obviously. Everything they can get right now, but I think most especially in terms of winning some of these clutches where it's close. You know, it's been going against them for just so much of the time. Ooh, Torsi, he could have made it back. Process. That's a double opening in a round 1 in just a couple of seconds.
There we go. And now they're going to be able to back off. Pepster's going to be left behind here just to lurk, see if he can catch somebody. It'd be very nice to take a gun off of mousesports right now, as that bomb is going to make its way over towards the B side and get planted. If you can get one more kill on mousesports, you're going to be feeling very confident now if you're Fnatic going into the next round.
True.
Oh, JDC. Always a threat, JDC. It's crazy. This guy's always coming up with the goods.
Yeah, and again, finding hopefully something to take their confidence a little bit away. And taking down Regali. Again, this is quickly taking this round from Fnatic, being like, yeah, we did a double entry, no problem. We won the round in a couple of seconds, to being like, wait a minute, why is it so hard? He's going to take down Process on top of it, pushing in front of the Molotov. He's just all in. He's fighting them alone on this bomb site and doing so much. They're still not going to win the round, but just Fnatic, instead of leaving the round all chest out and excited about what's going on, they're going to be feeling a little bit like, man, that's so much harder than it should be.
Counting their lucky stars that they won the round at all at that point.
Yeah.
That they're able to get out of there, save the AWP at least, so they can pass that along. But man, what an expensive round for Fnatic. JDC just continuing to batter them. 99 ADR for him so far, so not too shabby. And yeah, 8-1-4, so he's looking good. JDC, he had a very strong nuke performance as well, but yeah, these double entries from Process were just too much for mouz to handle. It's the round pretty much done and dusted at that point. So now 3-3, and not going to be a force buy coming in from mouz. They didn't quite have the money for it, so 2 rifles saved from the last round.
Yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable. I mean, I don't know what forcing wouldn't even have given them much, would it? So probably just worth it to try and make the M4s do the work. Process with a bit of a jump, spotting out the M4. He can't even easily fall back. Shane, a flashbang right now would be amazing. Sui goes down. They're just playing this so well. Process going to take down Shane, and again, that's where you needed another grenade, another flash to set it up, but well done on the Fnatic side here.
They were jiggling more than a bowl of jello.
True.
That was, yeah, that was a long, drawn-out fight. But that's a feel-good round there for Fnatic. They managed to survive that without losing anybody, and so terrific stuff for them. They actually get to build a little bit of bank here, have a little bit of a cushion to fall back on. mouz going to get that force buy going, though. No AWP for Torzy. A little bit frustrating, that. Not looking as pleased, but they're not looking too stressed either, mousesports.
Well, they've been through this before, right? Think about the bounce back that they had on Nuke, even after being down a little bit.
Yeah,
so I don't think that they're worried about it. But I mean, I'm excited for Fnatic because this is actually exactly what they need. Money's looking pretty decent. They've got mousesports up against the railing when it comes to their cash. This is all, you know, trending in the right direction at the moment. Taking that top mid control, leaving Banana alone for the minute. Kev is going to make his way around the corner. Actually, there are going to be a lot of people here toward Arch and JDC. He's going to get smoked off. Tries to go for random shots, but not really connecting. Sui on the other side of that crossfire. But no one can see anything. Now they're inside of the smoke, and he might have realized. Sui goes down. That's the opening kill. Now 2 people on that A-bomb site. They're feeling very lonesome for backup. They need someone to come in here and help them out. Torzy goes down. Shane on his own. There's nothing he could do. Yeah, that 1 kill on Sui opened up everything.
Yep, just opens up the bomb, and the reload doesn't come in time, so you're just not going to be able to fight that one off. 2 players still alive, and I mean, you're holding on to an MP9, which is kind of garbo. You want to throw that away if you're Exertion. See if you can find something, but you're at the bottom of a banana right now. You're too far away from the action. JDC going to join up with them, and it is definitely going to be mousesports falling 2 rounds behind here. And Fnatic just very straightforward kind of approach to that round. They're getting this library smoke down to just block off a portion of that bomb site, and then they're just kind of forcing mousesports into these fights.
Yeah, but what seems so crazy to me is that when you're able to win that Arch fight, but they actually had both JDC and Suhi there, it just feels like that's more people at Arch than you normally see. Normally it's just one person who's playing and rotating, you know, all over the place, right? It's a pretty big setup for the CT side, and if they can't win and control Arch with that, that's kind of a disturbing trend, you know. If Fnatic feel that too, they can exploit that a lot. And now Money looking real dreadful for the mouz side. This is great news for Fnatic. 5-3. Starting to build a real first half here.
And it's looking like we got a little timeout getting called here. Tech
Fair.
timeout? Not seeing any talking going on. A little bit.
Yeah.
Could be a tech pause, though. No, tactical called by mouz. Okay, then. So deciding now's the time that they want to have a little bit of a chat here, see what they can change. Now they got to buy. Shane had a strong nuke performance.
Yep.
How's he looking right now on this map so far? 3 kills. Yeah.
They're all struggling a little bit, maybe except with JDC, but yeah, this is I mean, they have some pistols. They could do some damage. These are the kind of rounds that we have seen mouz win before, but you don't want to obviously build your game around winning the odd round like that, right? And I don't think they have, but I'm sure they're not relying on the Deagle 1 Deags to get it back. So probably the next round is where we'll see if they could do something. Maybe some more aggressive apartments play from that CT side, right? You can be, I mean, they have people like Torzy, and I think Exertion as well is super confident. So they have people that could go for those aggressive pushes and do some damage like that. Shane picking up a kill on Keve. He's pushing into the middle, but the AWP is waiting for him. Regardless, that's a nice read, just holding him in there. Exertion, that's an MP9 bursting away at range. Not impossible, but not super effective either. And bomb gets planted. JDC, never afraid either. Pushing right in, but it's not going to pay off. Oh no, this is awkward, isn't it? Tech9 though on the other side. Good. That's a good secondary weapon to have with that AWP.
That's a big one, yeah. That is that would have been so good to get out of there with an AWP saved up for the next round for Torzy, but not going to happen. Gets denied. And man, timing is everything. You know, it's funny when you mention that, because I was always got this saying in my head now where it's just like, if you think you're late, right? And if you're late, you use strength, and if you use strength, you tire, and if you tire, you die. Okay, so that goes a bit further than, but I mean,
I was gonna say a wizard is never late. That's what I remember.
You see, that's why he never uses strength though. Wizard always uses spells.
That's exactly right.
Exactly.
That's the difference.
But you know, it felt just like a little late, a little forced by JDC. You know, had he been going when the bomb was getting planted, maybe there's a chance. But he was just a split second too late, and that's all the difference.
Exertion gets blown up. I don't know if that was a double HE, but there certainly was an assist on it. Process. He's pushed really far in. Sue is not quite on his own. He's got Torzy there on that AWP, but now they're in this uncomfortable 2A, 2B setup, and it's just... It never feels that amazing when you're on the CT side doing this. KST does get dropped by JDC, so at least they're back into a 4-on-4, and they're rotating people towards the bomb side. They got the right idea, but Process, again with the opening over on the B side, and they have plenty of time. They're not committed to anything, although... I guess Kevin was, but they don't actually have to rush. They can just take it easy. 3-on-3.
Okay, rotations come through. Smoke is down. And so Torzy doesn't have a target, but there was a quick push down to bottom banana. That's just through the smoke, isn't it?
That is, yep, random timing. That is disgusting. Process trying to play a little bit of defense while the bomb is being planted, but Shane taking down Regali. All right. Good shots coming out. The one through the smoke is obviously, there's nothing you can do about that. You shake your head and say, all right.
Yeah, exactly. You can't really do anything about that one. But that is still a must-win round for mousesports.
It is.
If they lose that one, it's looking like Fnatic are just going to start running away with it. Fnatic have terrific bank, so they don't have to worry about much.
This Banks on a skateboard?
I feel like
Can he do anything? He's just riding it.
He's just riding it, and he's just going to go crashing into the pit as well. I mean, at least do a kickflip.
Exactly. I wonder if Banks can actually skateboard.
For whatever reason, I have a hard time imagining Banks on a skateboard.
He's like a solidly built guy.
Yes,
right now,
he is.
So I don't know. That does kind of go against the skateboard look, doesn't it? You know.
You know what he reminds me of? The Rock.
Oof, he's going to be happy about you saying that. He's excited.
Exactly.
Oh, Process again. This is why I was mentioning him earlier. This is what we saw in some of the other games last couple of days, right? If you can entry like that consistently, that is just so ridiculous. And he just keeps going. Molotov on top. A little bit of help here from Sui. That's actually a lot of help. And Exertion will take down Process. So, again, I've got to say, Process, that kind of entering is still so valuable. But now that everything is slowed down, it's not quite the same. Incredible Molotov to force him out. And Exertion also... good intuition to go for the fight exactly when he would have to try and escape the flames, basically. 1 versus 3, I'd say, Sui, don't fight this.
Yeah, don't even bother. You got your two teammates flanking from Banana now.
Yeah, even if he plants the bomb, who cares? Just don't turn it into a 1-on-2. It's not worth it.
Oh, though. This is interesting. Can he thread the needle? Can he get to A?
Yeah, he can.
No.
He can actually technically do it, but the longer he waits, the worse it's going to get. He's not aware of it.
And you seal your fate.
Yeah, he doesn't have the minimap that we do. So nice shot. 30 seconds on the clock. JDC able to pick up that one, and they're just playing off of sound. And obviously, you get close to the 10-second mark, it's going to be real tricky. Fakes the bomb. 20 seconds left, and soon he will have to commit to it. He's going to go for it this time. Shane, and they double peek him. So good play at the end there. That's why you want to wait for your teammates and not have that 1 versus 2 too quickly. So I like that. Good play from the mouse side.
Yep, good coordination. That's those are some fundamentals right there. Taking the time to line up a double peek. Make sure that it's impossible for him to win out in that situation. So, well done. mousesports are a team that know those fundamentals, but Fnatic also. I mean, you don't get this far into the tournament and not have at least those basics down.
Yeah.
So, glad to see that we're continuing to see that here now that the pressure is on in this lower bracket final. Second map of the lower bracket final, and it's definitely looking a little bit more even here between these two teams.
It is, and there are still some weaknesses for the mouse side. The fact that Process keeps finding the openings over at Banana is not acceptable if you're trying to defend that bomb site. And then there's Archway, which they've exploited a couple of times. Nice nade. Orb, though, looking right over. No, it's hard to see anything. Gotta be careful. Regali close with that flick, I believe. A little bit of a friendly nade coming out from Shane. Still got lots of time. And they're not committed to anything just yet. Similar smokes going off towards Arch, and yeah, returning to that point of weakness to test it again. I like that idea because it has worked out for them quite a bit. Torsi's stuck looking this way. He's got some friends inside of the bomb site making sure they don't wrap around him, so he can keep this going. Sui is also showing up. Now he's a little bit more worried. Gonna go back and check, and Sui showing up at the right time, but not hitting the shots at all. Oh no! He's lucky he doesn't get shot at the back. Torsi's there to help him out. He could have been dead right then and there. He can't really allow for that. Torsi having himself a round though. Yeah, 3 kills.
He is just the one-man wrecking ball. That is kind of what you hope to have every now and again though from your Opper. The round where they just continue to get duel after duel. Oh, ho, ho.
All right, Sui making up for it as well.
That was sick. Nice spray transfer there. 6-6, tied up now. mousesports, if they can keep their cool, stay strong throughout the rest of this half, they're going to be looking pretty good going into the second.
Yeah, just the fact that they've managed to hold on this far, I feel like it's already a decent sign. Must be annoying to Fnatic that they can't put them away all the way, get that really strong like 3 or 4 or 5 round lead. They just keep hanging in there. And it's paying off. Tactical timeout being called by Fnatic. Fair play. Gotta come up with something. 2 MAC-10s. And some Tech 9s maybe on top of it. I don't know.
It would be a nasty one to go for a force buy on. Dude.
If Torsi isn't there, I mean, again, I wonder if they don't run him down.
I think so. I think he's just a dead man. So, finest of margins, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. So, tied up 6-6, and we will not be getting the force buy. We'll get a half buy out of Fnatic. So, just stabilizing that money, but still a threat with a couple of MAC-10s. Torsi just bold as brass. Go ahead and take a peek into mid.
Yeah, I really like watching him play. I think it's the kind of Counter-Strike that really speaks to me. You can make an argument that sometimes the risks can outweigh the rewards when you play that kind of stuff. Sure. But from a viewer point of view, it's amazing.
It's exciting. Especially when he hits multi-kills like that.
Yeah.
Big monster rounds. That's what the op is all about sometimes. But now, crossfire on mid. And it's looking like Fnatic are just waiting for a specific time to start throwing some nades in here. And they're just going to try and explode onto this A side as quickly as possible. Yep, smokes are out. There's the flash. Up short they try to go, but JDC's having none of it. 2 kills down.
Yeah, and that's really important in terms of slowing it down. They're going to be making the jump through the smoke across, and Shane does drop, so should be a good chance here for a bomb plant. And a bit of an awkward round now for mouz. This is where I think get really weird. They picked up an M4. They don't really have any nades left on the T side. That's probably the only thing that's a little bit unfortunate. There is a Molotov and a smoke on Sui, so they could try and Molotov out the position, smoke the bomb, maybe force the fight like that. But this is winnable, super winnable in fact for Fnatic. With the kill from KST, it's looking real good at the moment, and they have to worry about that pit all the time. No nades are coming out from the CT side, and they're going to run away with the AWP. What a victory for Fnatic. Torsi realizing he's being hunted, but they're going to take that, and that's in spite of the double opening for mouz. They just still burst through the apartments and make it work.
Yeah, you get explosive rounds like that. That's the name of the game. It's just, you get the nades out and you just try and blow up onto the side as fast as possible. And so JDC did a great job of slowing them down with those 2 kills through the smoke, I think, on short, but or on a long. But yeah, the guy Shane, just got overwhelmed. If he gets 1 kill in that situation, I think that's it's a winnable situation for mousesports. But a 3-on-3, just not gonna happen. And yeah, we saw JDC. Man, double dings with the Tech 9s immediately though. That's spice. Well done there. Must-win round for Fnatic, and that really screws things up for mousesports and puts a serious dent in their economy. Could we see Fnatic be the ones to really start to run away with this?
There's an org up there as well. KST hitting a headshot on JDC though. A little bit of a flashbang, but he just shoots anyway. Shane, he wouldn't have even known. Now he's getting shot at the back by Kevin. It's a completely mad round. Everyone who's dead is up in the apps. They've just all been slaughtered up there. Wild times. 6 corpses on the ground, all in the A apps. I can't believe he actually managed to wrap around to find that, to go for the kill. That's just so crazy. And now a bomb plant. And Regali in the pit, very powerful position. Again, they have a smoke, but you can't really smoke up everything. And that's the issue is, if you put a smoke down there, you're also providing him something to play around. He's not going to be too devastated about any of this. Nice shot. Sui goes down. Kevin with a double kill. Nice way to end the round. Actually, triple in the round total. Fnatic definitely making this work in a big way.
Fnatic are the ones who are starting to pop off here. That puts, well, a real wrench in things for mousesports.
Yeah, for the 15th round.
Yeah, it's not going to be pretty. They're just going to be able to, they have to go for the force buy, and it's going to be a tough one, but touch and go, light on the nades, not what you want on CT side Inferno. Whereas Fnatic, yeah, obviously they're going to have everything that they need. So, and the wind in their sails to boot. But how does this even happen? Keva, wow. Oh, this was at the end, but Keva was the hero getting up and taking Shane out after Shane had just had that Mad Lad duel. If Keva's not up there to gut him, that's a real problem. Just all over the place. What a crazy round. That's
the opportunity for the big reset, isn't it? They are aware that someone could be by that bench. JDC still picks up a kill. So that's annoying. That's a nice little trick. He didn't want to wait around to get peeked from second mid either. A little bit of a lineup. Pros is able to stand on his own, taking down Shane. So still stuck at a 3-on-3.
Good spacing.
Yeah, and mousesports are going to be happy about this, right? Like if you don't have all the weapons and you can start to trade at least evenly, they give you something to work with. Better than nothing. Sui with the deagle out on the B-bomb site. Hard to know how to play this, really, if you're on the CT side. Yeah, I mean, what would be great is if you had some information, but if Sui goes out on Banana now and dies, then the round is over. So he's just going to be playing coffins and looking to get a headshot on somebody. They have a lot of nades. They could double nade him even if they... That would be so
They have
cheeky.
smokes for coil and CT.
Yeah.
Flash over the top and just go. I mean, this is it's an impossible situation for Sui.
It is. Smoke is going to be going up. He's just hoping for that one little deagle shot, but Smoke is covering everything, so that's not going to be possible. Nice use of the HEs back there to check that, but the M4 walking up behind him. Regardless, that's a quick shot. That could have been a disaster right then if he would have walked up and got the kill. Not quite so. Would have definitely slowed down the bomb plant. 2 versus 3. Sui sneaking onto the bomb site, but not able to get the headshot, and that's going to be the round. 9-6 in favor of Fnatic. It's a nice comeback, I would say, right now. This is setting them up nicely to try and take the second map.
Yeah, this is, I mean, that is terrific. At the end of their first half on the T side to have 9 rounds going into your CT side on Inferno, that's really good. They have set themselves up tremendously here. KST really coming alive. 14 kills for him, 12 for Peps as well. So, I mean, solid work from guys who are a little bit quiet on Nuke to wake up here. They're clearly a bit more confident on Inferno, and we saw the difference in play. That's made all the difference for Fnatic. mousesports definitely not smiling as much now as they were at the beginning of this half.
Not feeling it the same way, and
by no means is it over. I mean, mousesports, if they win the pistol,
yeah, they can do it.
They can even this up, and then it's about just making sure that Fnatic don't have an easy time getting nades in play. Just constantly pressuring that economy.
I mean, you think about how many rounds Process got the entries up and top, and even that on its own. That wasn't the only factor that worked in favor of Fnatic, but just taking that, it's gonna be hard playing the CT side. It just is. And then you add to it the archway being a little bit weak, and them realizing and manipulating that as much as they did. I thought it was a very cool first half for Fnatic. It's exciting to see. Now we're just waiting for them to get into the second half. Pistol's going to be definitely important. Lots of ways to play it with the Glocks on the T side. And this, I mean, obviously the USP still has that one-shot potential, but it's closed out pretty quickly on Inferno, right? Let's listen to mouz going into the pistol.
Go full energy. Give it your all. We deserve to be here. Keep that in mind every fucking time. Vamos.
Let's go. It's a bit of spacing on mid, but
Got one.
Yeah, one short.
I'm second mid.
Which the mid.
Wait now. Wait
He's
now.
putting second mid.
Better.
Push second mid.
One long. One long.
Short, short, short.
Short and long. Short and long.
Short dead.
One
more
long short, one long.
pushing.
They second mid.
Oh, pit.
Two short, two middle. Jesus.
That's right.
It's fine, guys. Try. Unlucky.
Because we're good at these rounds.
Well, damn, that's a hard shutdown. Talk about the USPs. They were in Glock fighting range, but headshots just ringing out from Fnatic. Incredible work.
We're seeing a lot of these strategies, this strategy in particular, in the pistol rounds on Inferno right now. It's stacking up in mid on the CT side and just having bodies on the A side. You've got a lot of single players towards B, 4 players on A, challenging mid, and well, that's what happens when you run right into it. That's why players are doing it on the CT side, is that if the T side goes mid, it can turn into a slaughter real quickly with that crossfire.
Yeah.
So just a tough break there for mouz. They ran right into it headlong. And, well, that's obviously going to be Fnatic picking up the pistol round and getting that head start in the second half. Worst case scenario now for mousesports.
It is 3 MP9s, 2 FAMAS. They have some armor, but not really much head armor on that T side. So those MP9s are still not going to be long before they land that headshot. And again, any damage they could do. JDC definitely doing damage and then some to Process. Sneaking up though, bottom of banana. KST able to take down Torsi, and that leaves Shane looking for a headshot. Also getting trapped in on and eventually taken down. They only lose Process, and that's fine if you're Fnatic. No issues at all.
It's crazy how good these guys are getting. Like all the pros and obviously the academy teams as well, with just using the MP9 long range. It's like they have a rifle.
Yeah.
It's almost better than a FAMAS, it feels like sometimes. Or a Galil. It's just like, just get an MP9. You'll be fine. Just tap away.
Yeah, I just probably wouldn't even try and shoot someone at that range. I'd be like, isn't what?
Try and sneak up, and then they turn around, of course, and you just get shot in the face. And
4 HEs. Let's see. Here we go. All the nades. Is it going to be top banana? I guess it will be. Setting it up. It rarely works, but you love to see the attempt anyway. No connection. That's a shame. Another time.
Another time, perhaps. A little bit of a duel getting taken on here. Play with fire, but he eventually gets it. Regali with 2. Last man standing. Thing is, it's just like, let the MP9s get the kills.
They tried, but Kevin died. There we go.
They tried and failed? No. They tried and died.
But still won the round. 12-6. That's what's really important. Doubling the round score. They are 4 rounds away from taking this map, and that would put us onto a third one, which, again, if you're in IP, you might be thinking, sweet, let them fight each other out. Let them get real tired in this consolidation match, and then we're going to be fresh and ready. Or, as the case may be sometimes, the team that played in the consolidation match are feeling super warmed up and hyped from winning, and you come in pretty cold, and it actually can work the other way too. So hard to take for granted, really. Exertion, good couple of kills, but couldn't make it out of the barbecue in time.
Couldn't make it out of the barbecue in time. Definitely well done. And now Torsi going to be wrapping back around here, trying to help out with his teammates in Banana. Just keep a post in case somebody was trying to peek for information there on Fnatic's side.
Ricardi, I can't believe he's inside the smoke in the middle like that. Now he's going to be walking up behind them, and the timing, and it's very hard to read if you're on the T side. In your mind, you're thinking, well, we just left middle. How could he possibly be there? But he can. No trigger discipline in terms of actually waiting. Maybe could have had a lot more. Hard to say.
Death.
Yeah, spot on, dies immediately. Still does put mousesports on a lot of notice, right? Because that sneak up obviously tells them, well, they know where we are. Still a minute, so they're going to try and fall back and put some pressure on Pepsor. Calling it out, I believe, saying there's someone in middle, but he's going to go down immediately, and that's it. Kevin, I'd say, saved this M4. I don't know why he's running too close.
Yeah, don't even posture up.
Yeah.
Don't even look like you're going to go ahead and try and retake that 1v3.
It's not worth it.
Just hold on to the M4 for the next round, my dude. There is definitely not going to be a chance this time around.
I think probably Regali could have... Because the whole move is incredibly... Because really well played, right? And he's been having a great Inferno game. I don't want to be too harsh on him. But with the benefit of not being in the server and all the hindsight that we have as casters, you could say, yeah, maybe he could have taken another step and found a second target, but whatever. I would have just missed the shot entirely. So.
Yeah, that's the thing.
The pure panic. Like the excitement of like, ooh, I've got
it's always the shots that you're supposed to always hit, right? The guaranteed ones that turn into the impossible ones.
Yeah.
Every
Well, it's also like, there's something about the pressure of knowing I'm on like the perfect flanking mission. This is state of no, this is happening. It's like somehow that makes it worse, you know? Like, it's like,
it makes me think that they were checking for him as well with how quickly he died. Because that was an instant trade. So it makes me think it's just a split-second thing where...
Could be.
You know, they were turning around to check mid right as he comes around the corner and gets that kill. So, tough one.
Fast.
You know, tough one. But here we go. That was a very important round for mousesports, obviously, on this T side. And now they're going to put... They're going to put some real pressure on Fnatic because this is a round where if Fnatic lose it, they're going to be broke. So they have to get something done here, Fnatic. Mousesports.
Yes.
Can they keep their cool?
That is
Pop
the big one.
flash? No, just an HE.
They don't have that much money themselves either, right? So everything's kind of riding on this. Oh, the AWG is going to get caught. KST, kind of almost an unlikely return. He himself looked like he was just straight in the line of fire. But do they realize that there's two people on the bomb site?
Yeah.
That's the math that they might not be expecting. You're kind of thinking probably just 2 at B.
Where's your molly? Where's the molly onto new boxes?
Yeah.
Oranges, let's go.
Kevis got a grenade of his own. Is he going to be able to put it out in time? He's just hiding here behind the pillar. MP9 is up close. Oh, they're going to get more kills. KST finally goes down. But this is an incredible defense. Really well done. They finally end up falling. And it will be a 2-on-2 with both of them retaking from Banana. Bomb is going to be planted pretty quick. Did he ever put out the Molotov? Or is it back there? Because if it is, they could go pick it up. And that would be real unfortunate. Smoke onto process. So... that could be real valuable. Gonna use it to smoke off CT. A little bit of a peek there. Exertion goes down. Nice wall bang. Now it's on Torsi. 1 versus 2, and he nearly could have had it, but Pepsol will take him down, and Fnatic will win that 13th round.
Man, who is shouting like that on Fnatic? I'm still wondering, is that Golden? No way is that Golden.
No, I don't think so. He's such a nice guy.
Yeah. But
feel like
somebody's popping off. Every time Golden, like every time Fnatic win a match, somebody's popping off. But they all look so calm. Who is it?
they shout right before we pick the camera on them. Maybe it's KST, I feel like. Could be.
Man, I am the suspense is killing me. I have to know.
What if it's not Fnatic? What if it's mousesports yelling in anger?
Ah, you see, that's the other one. You're right. Because Exertion is doing a lot of shouting, so that could be it. Maybe he's trying to shout to cancel it out. Exactly.
God damn.
Exactly.
Just demotivating the entire team.
Yeah. Could be that. They're at least trying to maintain the energy high, win or lose. I like that.
Ooh.
Spotted.
Oh. Weird fight. KST trying to catch Exertion out there. Not quite able to do so. 13-7. It is a good 6-round lead. It must feel pretty comfortable. They avoided the economic death in the previous round. It's all looking good, but as the desk have been trying to explain for a while, something about eating carrots and cake or something like that. You've got to not over till the fat lady sung or whatever.
Exactly, not over till the fat lady sings. And well, now, I mean, we're in that nightmare of a 2-on-2, like 2 on each site for Fnatic, trying to gamble. Yep, Keva, he's going to start cheating his way over towards that A site. They're buying the rotations. It's all on Regali.
Yeah.
And a smoke should go down to block Regali off in a moment, so...
I think I need to look at... Ooh, I like this from Keva, though. Look, he's actually going to go try and listen to second into the middle, and he hasn't hurt anyone, so... I don't know, Regali not able to get the shot. The bomb is going to be going down 4 versus 5. And they have to think about the economy. That's a problem for Fnatic. I don't mind if they stick around and look for a kill because, you know, if you get 1 or 2 kills here for the smoke or something like that, it obviously can work out. But I don't think they should be throwing away their guns to try and do this. I don't think it's worth it. And they don't think so either.
Yep, I think Fnatic are thinking the same thing that you are, Anders. Can you get out of here? Can Regali get out of here? Smoke is still up. And he's actually going to just go ahead and re-smoke it and make absolutely sure that he can get out of here intact. So fair enough. I mean, you want to keep that AWP alive at all costs, so I'm not even going to get too angry about that. Just spend the $300 and get out of there. So narrowly dodging economic disaster here, Fnatic, because now they can just drop a gun, Kevin can drop a rifle, and it'll be just fine. Let's see. Oh, bomb goes boom, and I'm assuming that there were no shenanigans.
You know what I would love, Semler?
Okay.
I'd love a game mode here where instead of planting the bomb, you carry a chicken egg with you, and you have to run into a bomb site, and there's a little nest instead. You put the chicken egg down and you hatch it, and it becomes like a giant chicken that fights for your side, you know? And then you fight 6 versus 5 of the other team, like giant battle chicken.
And you can call that that battle chicken a thunderhide?
Exactly. Just can take like 5 or 6 AWP shots. It's got like 1,000 health and 1,000 armor. It's just very hard to bring down.
That would be so sick. Okay, sign me up, Anders. I'm all about it.
Battle chicken mode.
Battle chicken.
Can we get that? Someone who's a coder.
Yeah, we need a map designer. FM Pone.
I'm sure he's got nothing better to do. Well, he's just waiting for us to come up with.
He's just putting in the 1,000th iteration into cash, essentially.
He's building like I see he's doing a lot of other things now as well, isn't he? He's like always busy, always busy. 22nd round, 13-8. We got a Galil, AKs, AWP on Torsi. Money is looking questionable, especially for the CT side. T side's doing a little bit better right now. Fnatic would be good if they, I mean, they saved the guns, so that's a great start. So flashed, but took a lot of bullets and can't get the other one. Regali, incredible shot right over the smoke to take down Shane, and Process will find Exertion. They're so slowed down, mouz. In spite of getting the jump on them, in spite of getting that close to the bomb site, they still can't actually you do anything with it. They're just stuck here, and this is not a good position to be in. In fact, I almost feel like falling back. Well, actually, only 30 seconds. Even that is not a good option. I don't know if there are any good options left at the moment. JDC flashed through. It's still a cool idea. Torsi's going to go down. Nice defense from mouz, also for Fnatic there. And if you get to delay the fight all the way until you're on the bomb site, I don't know why you're getting slowed down after that. Like, just go all in at that point. Even if you have to run for the smoke or whatever, just go for it. KSC's at 23 kills. We haven't talked about it at all. He's playing a really good game.
I'm going to get our analysts on the case. I need to find out who is shouting on Fnatic.
You're sending... Who are you sending up there? Pimp?
Yeah.
Maui? James on his skateboard?
Well, he would be able to get around real quick, yeah.
Skater Banks. Exertion. Not loving life. Ooh, the forward Molotov went away. They're getting mated so badly.
Into oblivion.
Oh, man. They're just like, why is there more? And here's the unfortunate thing, right? They can guess from the amount of nades that there would have been 3 people there, but they can't do anything with that information. It's not like they can jump the A bomb site because they're so far away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shane spotting someone, but again, that moment is already gone. Pepsol may be lucky to be alive, and Shane goes down. Oh, man. This is looking good for Fnatic right now. About to be 15 rounds. They have got it set up nicely for themselves.
Oh, what a flash.
Yeah.
Fortunately, there was KST to back up Regali, though. That's one thing that these teams are very good at, is keeping a rifle close to the op.
Yep.
You know, Shane has usually got Torsi's back. And here, you're able to just stabilize on Fnatic side so that if that opera gets caught out in the open, boom, you've got an M4 there to try and stem the bleeding. So, 15-8, map point for Fnatic now.
And, you know, no bomb plant. If they could have had a bomb plant in this round, it would have been absolutely amazing. Let's listen in to what Fnatic are saying in this potentially final round.
Yeah, your edges are perfect. Keep using.
Guys, you want to play like 3 short? Because we played so defensive this round.
Yeah, I'm gonna play sides in the beginning.
Okay, I will come now short.
Yeah, boost
For
someone.
me, he
You can boost me.
They smoked again. They smoked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
naded. Maybe close. Yeah.
I'm kind of aim at Kevin.
I'm watching boiler only, okay?
Remember, smoke molly if they molly something.
Oh no,
Yeah.
they took it at B.
You have
Molly
slow
rotate?
rotations.
Yes, I mollied it. Go
Nice
triple,
smoke.
go triple, go triple. Yep.
You should stay short.
Smoke?
Okay.
Yeah.
One boiler. I'm watching boiler.
Long smoke, I'm anti-flash.
Yeah,
Nothing B.
Dead boiler. I'm blind.
Nice.
I'm going back.
I'm
One
flashing.
more
One
mid.
peeking. I don't see anything.
One more mid.
I'm mollo, boiler, and there's smoke.
I'm
Yeah,
going
let's fall
point.
back,
I'm
fall
all
back,
right.
fall back, fall back.
They have
Yeah.
no smokes.
I'm going.
I have
long.
a lot of
You can take
nades.
positions. Nay.
Yes.
I
Tell me
hit
if you
him.
want flash long.
Can you just spot?
No,
Yeah.
I have long. It's okay.
Yeah. Because
Guys,
they have no smokes.
one is minus 60. I hit
Yeah.
him with edgy.
You
If
can be
they
left side, man.
if they pick you long, Julian, I flash and repick.
I'm gonna watch left
They
side.
can be up short.
I'm playing gap on.
They smoke short.
I'm coming side with you. I will play first with
Okay.
flash.
Careful, B.
Can you boost me on second? Yeah, jump from that. Okay. Yeah.
Two middle. They swap weapons. Two middle.
Are you spotting it? Yeah. Yeah, I have to. You need to dodge my flash.
Short one. I'm playing inside, gap on.
Up short one guy.
Yeah.
I'm smoking myself.
They're coming A.
I'm blind. Flashing one above me.
Clear,
Holding
clear,
short.
clear.
Short. 20 seconds. Good.
It's 1 HP.
Very cool, very well done. What a nice comeback for Fnatic to bring us on to a third map. And I mean, that takes a lot, right? A lot of pressure on to win this one, but they did an excellent job.